How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. When a narcissist knows you figured them out, that's the title of this video. When a narcissist realizes that you figured them out, it triggers an intense and often defensive reaction. For a narcissist, the very foundation of their self-worth is built on admiration, control, and the ability to manipulate others into seeing them in an idealized light. When their mask starts to crack, they fear that their fragile ego will be exposed, and this can cause them to lash out, become more deceitful, or even attempt to gaslight you further. Narcissists rely on creating an illusion of perfection. They often carefully curate their image to the outside world, and this persona can be so convincing that it can fool even the most astute people. However, when the narcissist senses that someone has seen through the act, whether by recognizing their patterns of manipulation, their insincerity, or their need for constant validation, their entire sense of control begins to crumble. They may try to discredit you or make you doubt your own perceptions in an attempt to reassert their dominance. One common reaction when a narcissist realizes that you figure them out is a sudden increase in charm or flattery. They might shower you with compliments, gifts, or overly generous gestures in an effort to win back your admiration and control. This is an attempt to gaslight you into thinking that maybe you are wrong about them or that they've changed. It's important to be wary of these sudden dramatic shifts in behavior because they often don't come from a place of genuine remorse. They are just another manipulation tactic. Alternatively, a narcissist might react with hostility and aggression when they know you figure them out. Once they realize that you are no longer under their spell, they may seek revenge in subtle or overt ways. They could try to turn others against you, spread rumors, or make snide comments designed to undermine your self-esteem. The goal is to disorient you, to keep you off balance, and to regain their status as the dominant figure in your life. Gaslighting is another technique commonly employed by narcissists when they sense they've been figured out. Gaslighting involves making you question your own perceptions, memory, or sanity. The narcissist might deny things they've said or done, insist that you misunderstood their intentions, or tell you that you are overreacting. They might even try to convince you that you are imagining things, forcing you to doubt your own judgment. This is a dangerous psychological tactic that can leave you feeling confused and unsure of yourself. At the same time, narcissists often begin to withdraw or distance themselves once they realize you know the truth. The realization that they can't manipulate you as easily anymore causes them to retreat, leaving you feeling abandoned or rejected. This withdrawal may be strategic, however, as they wait for you to chase them or beg for their attention. They want to maintain the upper hand, and by stepping away, they can regain control over you. Another tactic they may use when confronted with someone who has seen through them is deflection. Instead of addressing their own behavior, they will focus on your flaws or try to shift the blame onto you. They may accuse you of being the problem or exaggerate any minor mistakes you've made to avoid facing their own shortcomings. The goal is to make you feel guilty or responsible for their actions, thus regaining the power dynamic that works in their favor. The narcissist may also begin to play the victim. They might say things like, "I've been nothing but kind to you," or "How could you turn on me after everything I've done for you?" This tactic aims to elicit sympathy from you and others around you, turning the narrative around so that they are seen as the one who has been wronged, rather than the one who has been manipulating or abusing you. The fear of being exposed can make a narcissist hyper-vigilant. They may begin to watch your every move, analyze your conversations, and monitor your interactions with others. This heightened sense of paranoia comes from the belief that you might share your revelations with others or take action against them. They'll often try to undermine your credibility or sow discord among your friends or family in order to prevent you from receiving the support you need. In some cases, when a narcissist knows that they can no longer control you, they might try to hoover you back into their grasp. Hoovering refers to attempts to suck you back into their orbit through emotional manipulation or exaggerated promises of change. They might act like they've had a sudden epiphany, claiming they understand everything they did wrong, and beg you for forgiveness. The goal here is not genuine change, but to reassert control and keep you hooked in their toxic cycle. However, once a narcissist realizes they can't regain control through charm or manipulation, they might resort to more extreme tactics. They might use intimidation or threats, trying to scare you into submission. They may escalate their behavior to intimidate you into compliance, hoping that fear will override your resolve and force you back into their control. The narcissist's primary objective when they realize you figure them out is to protect their own image. They don't care about the truth or your feelings. They care about maintaining the illusion that they are always right, superior, and in control. This can make them dangerously unpredictable, as they'll do anything to preserve their self-image, even at the cost of hurting others. When a narcissist recognizes that you're no longer fooled by their tactics, they may try to isolate you from your support network. By sowing discord between you and people you trust, they hope to create an environment where you feel alone and dependent on them once more. They know that isolation makes you more vulnerable and easier to manipulate. One of the most insidious reactions from a narcissist can be their ability to mimic genuine self-awareness. When they realize they've been figured out, some narcissists will feign introspection, claiming that they've recognized their flaws and are actively trying to change. However, this change is often superficial and temporary, designed solely to lure you back into their grip. It's important to recognize that narcissistic behavior isn't just a matter of occasional mistakes. It's a pervasive pattern that doesn't easily change. If you've successfully figured out a narcissist, you may notice that they try to enlist the help of other people in their efforts to regain control. They might enlist mutual friends or family members to sway you, spreading false narratives about you or distorting the situation. This is part of the narcissist tactics of triangulation, where they try to pit people against each other to make themselves appear like the innocent party. Even after a narcissist realizes they've been figured out, they can't stand the idea of being ignored. If you refuse to engage with them, they might escalate their attempts to get your attention using various means, like sending constant messages, appearing uninvited at your home, or creating drama in public spaces. The thought of being irrelevant or discarded is unbearable to them. Despite their outward bravado, narcissists often suffer from profound insecurity. Their grandiosity is a defense mechanism designed to mask their deep feelings of inadequacy. Once their facade starts to crumble, they may experience intense shame and self-loathing. However, rather than confronting these feelings directly, they will project their insecurity onto you, blaming you for attacking their character, even though you've only called out their behavior. The emotional roller coaster of dealing with a narcissist who knows you figure them out can be exhausting. They may alternate between affection and cruelty, trying to keep you off balance and unsure of where you stand. The unpredictability of their behavior is a deliberate strategy to weaken your resolve, making you more likely to forgive or tolerate their actions. Over time, once a narcissist realizes they can no longer manipulate or control you, they may give up and move on to someone else. The narcissist is always on the lookout for new sources of validation and admiration, and when they sense that you are no longer useful to them, they may discard you entirely. This discard phase can be incredibly painful, as the narcissist may cut you off without any explanation, leaving you with feelings of confusion and hurt. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you.